Yeah, after doing the math, I got 3 review series starting. Well, technically, the first one started last week because I was just wanted to do Black Panther. Regardless, Final Destination was released in 2000, directed by James Wong, starring Devon Sawa, and I honestly never saw any of these movies before, 2021. I'd seen all the kills through YouTube videos that I probably should not have seen as young as I did. But yeah, eventually in 2021, I just got curious and decided to just buy all of them blindly. So yeah, let's go ahead and start this review off, starting off with the good. And honestly, I really do enjoy this franchise. It's one of my guilty pleasure horror franchises. First of all, Devon Sawa is the main character in this movie. He plays Alex, and he's really fun. I really enjoy his performance. He's not the typical badass horror protagonist. He's kind of a chicken, but I really enjoy what Devon Sawa brings to the role. I think that he's got a likability about him that really none of the protagonists of the future movies in this franchise really had. Maybe the second movie. But regardless, I really love Devon Sawa in this movie. He was a really fun character. Then you got Ali Larter as Clear, and she's a really likable character as well. I really enjoyed her performance. She's got really great chemistry with Devon Sawa. I really, really loved her here. Great character. She does come back for the second movie, so I'm excited to talk about her there as well. And then finally, Tony Todd, rest in peace to this legend, plays William Bloodworth. Only in one scene. When I was younger, I could have swore he was in more than just one scene of this movie. Nope! The only movie in this franchise so far he has more than one scene is the 5th movie. But for his one scene, he eats up the screen. He absolutely steals the show. He doesn't even do anything. He gives a speech about how death works. But just his delivery is just absolutely iconic. I love Tony Todd in this movie. I'm really excited to see where they go with him in the upcoming movie. I hope he's got more than one scene because this is the last time we're ever going to see him on screen. So fingers crossed we get more Bloodworth for more than just one scene in the next movie. Regardless, you got a really interesting premise in this movie. You get a group of people who cheat death by a premonition that the main character has. Death eventually feels gypped and starts coming after them one by one, killing them off in elaborate ways. And I really enjoy that premise. It's a very simple premise, but it's a very simple formula, but it just works for me throughout this entire franchise. 4th one notwithstanding. We'll get there. I really enjoy the deaths in this movie. Now, they are nowhere near as elaborate as the later films, but I did really enjoy the deaths here. You got the bathtub death with the guy accidentally hanging himself on the shower cord. You got the house fire death. Really fun. My favorite death is probably the train decapitation. Just out of nowhere, that one just happened. And then the whole premise of them trying to figure out how to beat the curse, it really worked for me. I really enjoyed watching these characters try to beat the curse. The score, soundtrack is really good. Very 2000s. This is a very 2000s movie. This is as early 2000s as it gets. And this is, like I said, very 2000s movie. That's about all for the good. On to the bad. And there's a couple things I wasn't a fan of here. First of all, I didn't really care for any of the characters outside of Bloodworth, Clear, and Alex. I mean, you got Seann William Scott in here, and you do nothing with him. Seann William Scott is one of the most effortlessly funny guys in Hollywood, and he's kind of just disappeared for the entire middle section, and then he comes back to get decapitated by a train. I mean, like I said, favorite death in the movie, but I don't know. I feel like he could have gotten a little more to do here. Then the other guy in this group who actually survives to the end, I didn't care for him until like the third act. He was so unlikable until the third act. Yeah, did not care for him at all. And then the other thing I wasn't a fan of here is just, and like I said, it's very tame in comparison to the rest of this franchise. And that's not particularly a bad thing, but I don't know, maybe it just hasn't aged super well for me, the kills and all that. The second movie just really upped the ante and brought the insanity that this movie just feels a little tame and honestly a little disappointing upon a rewatch. But regardless, that's it. On to the final thoughts. I really enjoy Final Destination. It's, like I said, it started one of my favorite guilty pleasure horror franchises, and I'm excited for the next one. Final Destination is a good start to this franchise. It's a little clunky in parts, but I enjoy it for the most part, and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. So that's my thoughts on Final Destination. Have you seen this movie? Let me know down in the comments what you thought about it if you have seen it. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.